Get ready for the Southern Hemisphere's biggest rugby showdown. With the Rugby World Cup in Australia just 2 years away, the Rugby Championship is heating up, offering fans an exciting preview of what's to come in 2027. The Titans of the Southern Hemisphere are gearing up to battle it out for supremacy, and you won't want to miss a second of the action. But here's where it gets controversial. Who will emerge victorious in this year's tournament? Let's dive into the fixtures, TV details, and team news for the Rugby Championship. Starting off with a bang, South Africa, the reigning world champions and Rugby Championship holders, face off against Australia at Ellis Park in Johannesburg at 4:10 p.m. on Saturday. Meanwhile, Argentina and New Zealand clash in Cordoba later that day at 10:10 p.m. These clashes set the stage for a thrilling tournament filled with surprises and upsets. Want to catch all the games live? Tune in to Sky Sports Action, where coverage begins 10 minutes before kickoff, ensuring you don't miss a moment of the high-octane action. Make sure to mark your calendars for the upcoming fixtures. August 16th, South Africa versus Australia, 4:10 p.m. Argentina versus New Zealand, 10:10 p.m. August 23rd, South Africa versus Australia, 4:10 p.m. Argentina versus New Zealand, 10:10 p.m. September 6th, Australia versus Argentina, 5:30 a.m. New Zealand versus South Africa, 8:05 a.m. September 13th, Australia versus Argentina, 5 a.m. New Zealand versus South Africa, 8:05 a.m. September 27th, New Zealand versus Australia, 6:05 a.m. South Africa versus Argentina, 4:10 p.m. October 4th, Australia versus New Zealand, 10:45 a.m. Argentina versus South Africa, 2 p.m. And this is the part most people miss. How are the teams shaping up for the tournament? South Africa looks unstoppable, but their toughest challenge awaits in New Zealand, where they've struggled to find success. The All Blacks, eager to reclaim their title, have their sights set on victory, while Australia and Argentina are dark horses, capable of pulling off stunning upsets. South Africa, under the guidance of coach Rassie Erasmus, has been experimenting with tactics and player combinations. Their recent victories over Italy and Georgia showcase their depth and versatility. But the real test lies ahead against tougher opponents. Erasmus acknowledges the need for his team to be battle-ready, emphasizing the importance of facing quality opposition to fine-tune their skills. New Zealand, under the leadership of coach Scott Robertson, is still a work in progress. The return of Beauden Barrett from injury adds a new dimension to their game, but the battle for the out-half position between Damian McKenzie and Richie Mo'unga remains a talking point. Robertson highlights the strength of their opponents, acknowledging the creativity and unpredictability of Argentina, the resilience of South Africa, and the resurgence of Australia. Injury concerns loom large for both Australia and Argentina. Coach Joe Schmidt faces a few fitness doubts, but expects key players like Rob Valentini, Will Skelton, and Taniela Tupou to be available for selection. Argentina, on the other hand, welcomes back several players from their July series loss to England, including Juan Cruz Malia, Santiago Chacobares, Marcos Kremer, Bautista Del Gai, Mateo Carreras, and Ignacio Ruiz. Their return adds depth and experience to the squad, making them a force to reckon with. As the Southern Hemisphere's rugby giants prepare to collide, the Rugby Championship promises to be a thrilling spectacle. Who will rise to the occasion and claim glory? Share your predictions in the comments section below.